Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Squareflow's R-Team module. Here you can see the R-Team module. I'm logged into the CMS, by the way. And it is used to create a staff page or a team page or any type of page where you want to list profiles of people. So for example, if we just use this little demo site that I've got and I click on R-Team, you see more or less what that looks like. Here I've got a page with 4 team members. For each of these, I can click on the individual member, get a detailed bio, etc. And then there's a contact form. But however, this would depend on how the site is set up. Regardless of how your website is set up and how it looks on the front end, it will function the same way for all our clients in the CMS itself. The module is very easy to use, so just click on our team and then click on add. This is if you want to add a new team member. I am going to add this fictional character to my site, Andrea Watson. So I'm going to give a name and then browse for an image. I have an image of Andrea on my desktop. Provide their position. Head of marketing. So if any of these fields are irrelevant to your particular case, like if you're using the R-Team module for something other than a staff page or an actual sports team roster, just let us know and we can hide some of these fields. Like for example, if you don't want to have the position field, you could just leave it blank, or we could just get rid of that field for you. There's also a field for email. So this is my fictional email. You obviously want to provide a real email, because what happens, there will be an email button that appears if you provide an actual email, and then a contact form. And when this contact form gets filled out, it will send the message to whichever email address you've specified for the team member. If you don't want the email button to show up, or if you don't want the contact form to show up, just leave this field empty. I'll specify a phone number here. Whoops. Do my brackets and all that. And then finally, I'm going to provide a description or a bio. I'll just take this one paragraph. Actually, let's flesh it out a bit with a couple more paragraphs. And then finally, you'll see that it says category at the bottom. That's just a reminder to let you know that if you need to, you can set up categories to organize your staff directory or your team directory. So if you want to have different departments or anything like that, or if you're a nonprofit, you might want to have a category for volunteers versus board members versus past presidents, etc. Once you've filled in all the details, you can click publish. And that is how easy it is to add a new team member to your team page or your staff page. So let's just go check the page out. There's Andrea. I click on the thumbnail and that takes me to our detail page. There is the contact form. One more thing I will just clearly point out. I mentioned that you can create categories. So if you want to do that, you can just scroll over the Our Team icon, click on categories. And here you can set up your category. So if you wanted to, for example, we're based in Regina, Saskatchewan. So if I wanted to have my staff in Regina all in one category and then my staff in Saskatoon in one category, I can do that. Once I've added my categories, I can then go to the Our Team page and I could, for example, go into one of these listings, click edit, and place them in the appropriate category. Once you do add categories, and as long as the category has at least one team member in the category, you will find that you will be able to, if we go to the team page, and well, let's just see how this site's set up. Oh, actually, so this site's set up so that we don't really show the categories on here. It's kind of just set up to have one main category. But what you can do, you can go on your navigation, and you can now Underneath your team tab, so here's my team, you'll see that because I've got at least one person in the Regina category, it automatically triggered a tab for Regina. I can now just turn that on or unhide it. And then similarly, if I go and I click in our team again, and I go edit one of my other staff profiles and I put them in Saskatoon, for example, now the Saskatoon category has at least one listing. And if I go to the navigation, there should now be a tab for Saskatoon, which I can turn on. And I can hit publish. So then when I go back to my website and I refresh, go over the Our Team tab, I see Saskatoon and Regina. So if I click on Saskatoon, it shows my Saskatoon team and my Regina team. Now you might be asking what the heck happens to all the other team members? Well, you would have to just make sure that they're assigned to a category, or what you could do is you could use the navigation module, create another tab, call it All, hit the green check mark to activate the tab, and then move this tab underneath the Our Team tab, and then click on the link and just link it to Our Team. And then that should give you an option in your navigation to allow your visitor to either view, certain categories or to view all. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions, or if you're currently using our CMS and you don't have the Our Team module set up but you think it could be useful, please let me know. We can set it up for you in 5 minutes. We don't charge anything extra for it. It's covered by your normal monthly fee, so please do let me know. If you have any other questions, feel free to email yaku@Squareflo.com, or you can go to Squareflo.com and fill out the contact form that will go to my inbox. And as usual, I'll just remind you, if you do want to receive alerts or updates whenever I post new tutorial videos, please make a point of subscribing to the Squareflo.com YouTube channel. That way you can stay in the loop and you will never miss any tutorial videos in the future. Thanks again for watching and have a good day.